Hi there, welcome to Scrap and Coffee. So I'm finally able to fill my project share for the Box and Folio project. And for this project I've used Remember the Magic by Paper Phenomenon. And for everything that I'm showing you in the video, I've used one paper pack. So it turned out to be a little bit more than just a box and folio, but I will show you everything. It was just that I had enough papers to do it. I had enough space in the box to do an extra insert. So that's why it became a little bit more. I just couldn't help myself. So I'm going to start with the little one because that's going to be quick and easy. So I made a little box that holds 4 little quick booklets. And I've made a little, I don't know how you call this, a wristband, so you can hold it like this. And I've made this out of Tyvek and cardstock, and I didn't add it in the tutorial, but if you want to know how I've made it, you can watch the final tutorial on the brag purse. And I did something similar, and this is just straight on. Wrap some cardstock with Tyvek and use some eyelets to attach it onto each other. And I've used this clip with an eyelet here. Now the only thing that I'm kind of worried about is this going to last over time? And later on I thought I should have placed some Tyvek here to make that stronger. I didn't do it. If you want to make it like this, then maybe that's a good suggestion to put some Tyvek there to prevent it from ripping in the future. So this little booklet box measures 7 1/4 by 4 1/2 with a 3/4 inch spine. And when you open it, it has 3 separate compartments that hold 3 very easy and simple booklets. So this is the inside. This is just totally glued down, not like an insertion point or anything. And that's the back. And I've made 3 little booklets, and for these booklets I've used my scraps and some embellishments. And the paper collection had like 12 6x4 cards for signatures, and that's why I made these books. So you can place, I have here one that's completely done with white in it as well. So you have your signature space on one side and a photo opportunity on the other side. And that's how I've made them. 4 for each booklet. So really quick, really easy, just fun booklets. And here I didn't place the white, but I placed the 6x4 cards in there. And then one was in the other direction, so same construction, just decorated in the other direction. So really just a fun and quick, easy project that goes with it. So then for the main project, we started out with making the box. And the box measures 11 inches by 8 1/2 with a 1 1/2 inch spine. I've made a little insertion point here with the paper collection, and that's why I love the paper collection of Paper Phenomenon so much, because they really give you the opportunity to play around with your pattern paper. So that's the spine. I didn't do anything to the bottom. Oh, I opened it up already, and the back. So I've used a magnet to keep it closed, and in the box I have, it's completely cardstock, by the way, heavyweight cardstock. I have an insert and a folio. And then I could have placed 2 inserts in there actually, but I think I'm going to leave it at this one. So I will show you the insert really quick. The insert was made with the idea that you can place a large photo in there, an 8 by 10. So that was the starting point of this insert. So it measures 8 1/4 by 10 1/4. And this is the front. Little insertion point here again, just love doing that. Magnet closure. And on the back, just really simple, just used whatever I had fitted on there. This is an embellishment out of the collection. So again, magnet closure, and you can open it and then open it here. You could place 3 photo opportunities here, of course, but I've used a little journaling card out of the collection. And this is a journaling card out of the collection. And all of this is photo opportunity, but all the white is placed temporarily, so it's not really on there. Just use the removable glue dot, so you can take that out and replace it with your photo. And then I can open this up again. Again, space for 2 4x4s. This is a pocket, and I just placed 2 photo mats in there and an embellishment, but you can place so much more in there. It's a lot of room here. And you see here the little balloon that I've cut out of the paper, because on the other side of the pocket I didn't cut through the image, but I left the balloon on there so you would see the black on the other side, and so I've placed a little pattern paper on there as well. So a lot of room for placing photos in this pocket. You could place an extra photo here if you want, but I don't like covering up my pattern paper with photos. And then here we have a photo mat, and I've made an insertion point with a strip out of the collection. I've placed a little embellishment in there, but also 2 photo mats, and this you cannot stuff up too much. So like 2 photos and maybe a small embellishment, and that's actually the maximum you can put in there. But a way to use your pattern paper and place your photos there, but don't cover up your pattern paper with your photos. So I'm keeping this flat because of the lighting. And then you can open it up again. Again, here I have photo opportunity, and then here the large 8x10 photo. Now, of course, you don't have to place the 8x10. If you want to use it for smaller photos, absolutely possible. So go with it however you like. So that's the quick insert, but in this insert I can place 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, maybe here 3 or 4 here, so that's 11 12 13 14 15 16 at least in this insert. And then you can place photos here as well, so maybe 18 photos in this insert, if you do it like how I did it. If you're going for smallers on the back, you can go up to 20. Then the main folio that I've made, this one measures 8 inches by 10 inches and has a 3/4 inch spine. Again, all of the projects, like you see, have that offset closure, and I just love the look of that closure. I think I'm going to use it a lot more in the future, but that's like the ongoing thing in all of the projects here. Just love, love, love that closure. So again, I've used a magnet to keep it closed, but I've also made a little insertion point here, just like I did on the box and on the insert. So you can also place photo mats here, and that will keep it closed as well. A little embellishment here. I've used the same paper as here on my spines, and on the back I've just used the paper that I had left. So when I open it up, different kind of pattern paper there. And then this is our first view. 6x4 opportunities here. Here I've used the journaling card out of the collection. More photo opportunity. Then here I have a stack pocket, and again I didn't cut through the image, but I just cut around the image, and it overlaps on the pocket, but you still have functional stack pocket behind it. So here I've placed some stuff that's a little bit too small for this deep pocket, because all the pockets go all the way to the bottom. And there we go, journaling card, embellishment out of the collection, and here, so you can place so much more in here than I've done right now, but just to give you the look from the pattern paper and an idea of what you can do with these pockets. Then we can open this up. And this is my closure here. This is an embellishment out of the collection. I've used a magnet just to keep all of that in place. So let's put that to the side here. Yeah, sometimes my white is a little bit wonky, but that's because I've just placed one glue dot in the middle, so sometimes they're a little bit off. So 4x4 photo opportunity. Here I've placed a 3x4 out of the collection, and I just covered up the rest of the space with some pattern paper. 6x4, 3x4, opening it up, and that's just what I like to do. I like to make my flaps and my pages in a size where I can fit a regular photo size on there. That's why I will show you later on. I sometimes work with 3/8 of an inch. So on the other side I did a 3x4 and a 4x4 and then some pattern paper, a 3x3 and a 6x4, fill the rest up with pattern paper. And I just like to do it like this. I don't like to place a whole piece of pattern paper on here and then my photos on top, because that will give me a lot of bulk, but also you use so much more pattern paper than I did right now in this project. So, but of course you have to do it in the way that you like to do it, in the way that you want to do it. Make it your own. I give you the base in the tutorials, in the measurements, and then you use your pattern paper and your way of decorating it to make it your own project. So just go however you like, of course. So this I can close up again. So a lot of photo opportunity in that small piece of the folio, and that keeps it all in place. Then when we go to the middle part, here I have a pocket and I've put some embellishments out of the collection in there. I've made a little tuck-in space here where I put an embellishment out of the collection. So you see this is pretty tight, so you cannot fit too much in there, but you could place a small photo here as well. This is 6x4 photo opportunity again, and on the other side as well. So all of this with the mat is keeping everything in the middle closed and in its place. So we open that up and we open this up. And this is like an example on where I have that measurement with the 3/8 of an inch. And that makes it for me that I can place two regular photo size of 3x4 with a 1/8 of an inch border on the sides and in the middle of those two photo mats. So that's why I work with those measurements. Then here, when we open this up, you could of course do something here with photos as well, or some extra embellishment, but I thought it was a little bit busy already, so I just left it like this. I can open it up and then we have a waterfall. And this time I did the waterfall a little bit different than I normally do. But first of all, I have like a slide and lock closure here, so I can slide this down. Then this will open up and give me access to the waterfall. So I've used different sizes of photo mats in this waterfall. So that's why you see the different sizes of white here. And normally I only use one size, and also normally I don't place the photos here when you can see it, but because it's offset I did do it this time. And I only placed white on once because you see here I just left it black, but you can place a photo here as well. And then I've placed a little strip in between them. So for 3x4s, for 4x4s too, come on. Then for 6x4, 1, 2 flaps. And then on the bottom again, I just choose to place a 6x4 again and some pattern paper. So in this waterfall alone, you can place 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 photos. And then when we close it, we can slide this up again, make sure this is lined up, and then that will keep it in place. Then here I have a pouched style pocket with a little booklet in there, so I will show you the booklet. Pouch style pocket, and 2 photos for 7x5 photos is what I went for here. So quickly I will show you the booklet so I can place it back. Little insertion points with one of the strips out of the collection again. I've placed some card parts in there with photo opportunity or journaling on the back. Here this is also a card part. Actually this was the card part, and I just cut it in 2 pieces so I could fit one piece on here and the other one in here. And filled it up with some strips that I had, some scraps. When you open it up, 6x4 photo opportunity. And then all of this photo opportunity in the booklet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and if you want even 8, but I never stamped the smaller pieces, so this is for 2x2. You can crop a photo, but you can also use it for journaling or place something else there. Yeah, whatever you like. And then the 3x4 cut apart here. So, and this is the back. You can also place something here if you want. Place that back, and this is keeping it all closed again. So I did use some magnets in the folio, but I also used other opportunities for closures. So this goes in here. We close this, we close this, we close that. And that keeps it in place. So I'm going to fold this in now for a sec. Then the final part of the folio, I have two side pockets here. Again, they function as the closure. Little embellishment here. So this is a pocket where you can hold 6x4 photos. You can place more than just one, but I've just placed something in there. Here, 3x4. Got a part out of the collection again. Photo opportunity on the back or journaling. Love this life. I love the cameras in this collection. And then I can open this up. Again, perfect area for 4x4s or 6x4s. Yeah, your photo will fit on there perfectly. So here there is now, even when it's open up, more space for your photos in those pockets. Then we can open this up. Then we have in the middle here large stack pockets, so you can place larger photos in there. 7x5 is the largest, I think, what you can get in here without cropping anything. So this was also a piece out of the collection, and yeah, this is all loose, so you can replace the white with your photo. So this is it without anything in there. You can place it in here. I just put some embellishments there. And it will all go to the bottom. So some larger photos here would work perfectly, of maybe some large stacks with photos on there. Yeah, just go whatever you like to do. Here I did the same thing with the camera. That's a magnet to keep it all in place. And now it doesn't lay flat at all, but because of the bulk in the middle, but that's okay with me. Again, 6x4 option. And on the other side as well. Here I just went for the photo opportunity. So here also two 6x4 photos. You could even change this up and make it 4 3x4 photos, because you can remove it and just go with however you want to use the space. A 6x4 and a 3x4, you see they fit on here next to each other, so you can make it also 4 3x4 photos on there. And these photo mats were, I thought, a little bit cropped. So let me measure them, because I'm not sure anymore. 5, yeah, and one just under 5. So you can crop a 5x5 on these photo mats. Just to change it up a little bit. So again, and where did I put it? Of course, I haven't lost it yet, but now, of course, I will lose it. Well, that's fine. I will find it in a minute. My magnet to go on here. Okay. So we close this. We close this. So a lot of photo opportunity in this, but I also like to play with the pattern papers, and then I like to give opportunity to place photos that you can take out. So lots of opportunity, really fun project to make. It comes, oh look, here it is. It comes together pretty quick. And the fun thing is you can make the box, decorate it, then construct something else and decorate it, and construct something else, decorate it. So you're not doing the same thing over and over. But my downfall of that was that I was ending up with this piece where I just used totally different colors and on everything else. So yeah, that's something to think about. So that are all the projects in here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I want to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.